the Hudson up to the Vistula bank, a name crossed oceans drew a thin red rank. Stone and earth, cannons and line, a foreign hand that learned our fight. He came in a coat with a stranger's name, tattoos from a troubled land of flame. A sapling mind in the old world's heat, crossed the sea to stand with Washington's fleet. At Saratoga he drew the trench, at West Point slope he measured the wrench. A fortress, rampart, earth and stone, he read the map and held the line for home. They called him engineer, they called him friend, a quiet mind that learned to bend the will of stone and the fate of men, to give a fragile newborn nation strength again. He built the walls where freedom stands, marked the maps with borrowed hands. An engineer of liberty, a planner in the dark, he lit the fuse, then left his mark. George Washington walked those lines, a commander trusting foreign designs. For one republic on a distant shore, he fought and then he saw much more. He sketched the bastion, set the post, the colonel's rank, respect the most. Congress later raised his flag higher still, a brigadier's nod for iron will. But the call of homeland never sleeps. He sailed back east where the Tsar's long sleep had cut the heart of his country small. 3 empires drew a map to stall. Back to the fields where the old songs ran, he wore a different coat, took a different stand. He built the walls where freedom stands, marked the maps with borrowed hands. An engineer of liberty, a planner in the dark, he lit the fuse, then left his mark. George Washington walked those lines, a commander trusting foreign designs. For one republic on a distant shore, he fought and then he sought much more. In Warsaw, shadow whispers grew, Hugo, Tyro, what many knew. To spare the country, the fate of the French flame, we agreed the uprising should have one man's name. The whole nation pointed, they pointed to Kościuszko. The whole nation pointed. He took the field in '94, a banner for peasants and city poor, a cry for rights, a call for law. He raised a standard against the Tsar's raw jaw. They called him many things across the courts. Napoleon praised him, hero of the North in reports. Catherine called him beast with scorn, a foreign sneer, while Jefferson would later call him pure and dear. Thomas Jefferson, the purest son of liberty, freedom for all and not for the few and wealthy and wealthy. He dreamed of equal fields and open gates, of laws that bound not power but fate. He built the walls where freedom stands, marked the maps with borrowed hands. An engineer of liberty, a planner in the dark, he lit the fuse, then left his mark. George Washington walked those lines, a commander trusting foreign designs. Then home he rode to face the sword, to raise a voice for his battered lord. But history's hand was brutal then, Poland split by 3 great men, Prussia, Austria and Russia's might, a partition land without a light. For 123 long years, borders erased, soaked in tears, no sovereign line, no crown to wear, a people scattered through foreign air. He raised his sword and drew the line, would not bow to the empire's sign. He built the walls where freedom stands, but turned them home with weathered hands. An engineer of liberty, fought on foreign ground. He stood where freedom's drum was found. From Washington's calm to Poland's cry, he answered both. One heart, one sky. The Vistula's wind and the Hudson's tide flow through the name that would not hide. Hero of the North, Napoleon said, he's a beast, cried Catherine with dread. Jules Verne put his portrait where the captain reads at sea, a stranger's face in Nautilus memory. And Jefferson wrote in gentler lines of freedom brought beyond the fines. Taken in battle at Machiaois field, captured and bound, his fate was sealed. Yet tales of courage crossed the world span, a polished hand that helped America stand. He left, he hoped for a broader creed, freedom's math, not just the sword or greed. He willed a son to free and train, a promise some would fail to claim. He built the walls where freedom stands, from Hudson shores to Vistula lands. An engineer of liberty, his compass true and stark. He lit the fuse and left his mark. George Washington walked those lines and turned his face toward different times. For Poland's sons, for Poland's tears, he stood against the long dark years. The map was changed, the borders torn. For 123 years they mourned, but freedom seeds in stubborn earth, the names returned to measure worth. Tadeusz Kościuszko, builder, friend, and more. A name that crossed oceans, a cause to the core. Engineer of liberty,